From start to finish, the Jags finally put together a great performance and dominated the Colts 24-0 yesterday at TIAA Bank Field. In case you missed it, the Jags now find themselves, I know it's early, but I just wanted to shout it out there, first place in the AFC South for the first time since the start of the 2020 season. We should be smiling this morning as a result. News for Jags sports analyst Frank Frangie is joining us this morning via Zoom. Good morning, Frank.
Good morning, Jen. I've been smiling ever since yesterday, so I'm right with you.
Right? So Trevor was so much better this week. He just seemed to be more comfortable in the pocket. What do you think led to his improvement in just 1 week time?
Yeah, boy, he was a lot better, wasn't he? You know, the guys were open, Jen. I think the big thing is he knows now his coach, Doug Peterson, is going to draw people open and scheme people open. He knows he missed those throws in the first week. Everybody knows that. And he was so much better yesterday. I thought he put balls right on the money. There was a comfort level. They protected him. The offensive line was way better. And I thought he had a comfort level about him. When you hit some plays early in the game, that helps. And you just saw that. You hit a few plays early, you gain a little confidence. I think the defense was on their heels. I think that's what happened yesterday. Trevor started feeling it very early. Look, he's going to be a really good player. He's still only making his 19th career start. I love what we're getting from Trevor Lawrence. I really do.
Yeah, we have to remember that, too. He is so young. So the Colts have a veteran quarterback, as we know, in Matt Ryan, and one of the best backs in the league also as well in Jonathan Taylor. So how are the Jags able to really shut them out? I think I lost track, Frank, after about 5 sacks with Matt Ryan. You almost started feeling sorry for him.
And, you know, that's the whole thing. Ryan has played so long in the league. Jonathan Taylor, if not Derrick Henry, is probably the best back in the league. He's the NFL rushing champion a year ago. And, boy, they stuffed him. A couple different things. Ryan is not very athletic, and the Jags have a very athletic defense. So if they can cover for a while and flush him, he's going to be in trouble, and I thought that happened. I thought they played with a confidence, and they really stuffed the line of scrimmage. Jonathan Taylor had 51 yards. That's unheard of, and one of them was about a 20-some-yard run, so they really stuffed him. I thought Mike Caldwell had a really good plan. I thought they ran to the ball. I thought they kept everything in front of them in the secondary, which is really smart. It's one of the best game plans we've seen. And look, the Colts struggle here, and they continue to struggle here. You could see very early in the game the Jags were gaining some confidence, in part because of that. And you could also get the feel that the Colts were wobbly a little bit. I could sense 2 series in that it was going to be a good day for Jacksonville. I really felt that way.
And their ability to hold it 4th and goal was just awesome. So the team seems to really respond, Frank, to Coach Doug Peterson. I mean, what is it about him? I have to just tell you, as I watch, the game and I see him on the sideline with his glasses on, he just feels so paternal to me.
I'm telling you, Jen, that's the key to this team. And I'm glad you asked that. That is the key to this. They really respect Doug Peterson. Number one, he's got pedigree. He won a Super Bowl, and he beat Bill Belichick in a Super Bowl without a super talented team. He won with Nick Foles. I think once you get here, if players are smart, they know if a guy knows what he's talking about. That wasn't the case, I don't think, last year with Urban Meyer. They know now Doug knows. He also understands them. He was a player in the league. He knows when to push him. He knows when not to push him. And the guys have figured that out. There's a real bond. You should have seen that. The Jags released this video afterwards about how they gave him the game ball and kind of celebrated with him. And it was really a cool thing. They trust Doug Peterson. And I think that's going to go a long way with this team. And he trusts them. I know it's only been 2 games, but I saw this even in the preseason, Jen. There's a bond between the coach and the players, and you really saw it yesterday.
All right, we always have to look ahead with these segments, right? How confident are you now as the team heads west to L.A. this week?
You know, the Chargers are good. Now, Justin Herbert, the Los Angeles quarterback, got a rib injury. He injured some ribs last week, so he's not going to be a full go. But you know he's going to play. He's not going to miss the game. But I think that affects the game. I don't think he's going to be able to run as much. The Chargers have a good team, and they're coming off a loss, so they're going to be fired up. But the Jags haven't played well on the West Coast. That's been a little bit of a bugaboo for them. But I've got a good feeling about this one, Jen. I think this team is confident. They're young. It's the 3rd youngest team in the league now. But young teams can get overwhelmed at times. But they also have that kind of a childish or childlike confidence about them. And I think this team's got that. It's a youthful enthusiasm. I think they're going to play well in Los Angeles. I don't know if they're going to beat the Chargers, but Justin Herbert's injured a little bit. He's going to play. The Jags couldn't be healthier. I think they're going to play well in Los Angeles. I'm looking forward to the trip. I really am.
Well, we are looking forward to it as well, and fingers crossed, and we're wishing them well. Thanks, Frank. Appreciate your time this morning.
Thank you, Jen.